One of the problems people have in relationships, not just relationships, but in life as well, is they struggle to say no to things. They say yes or agree to things or be silent on things when really they should be saying no. And they know they do this, they know they do it all the time, but they really find it hard to say no. And in a relationship, that causes problems because their partner just knows they can get away with anything. And it causes a lot of unhappiness for people because they just can't say no. It should be easy for you to say no, but the reason that you struggle to say no is because of the way you got love as a child, or the way you perceived you got love from your caretakers, from your parents, whoever it might be. You believe that somewhere inside you, and this is at a subconscious level, that somewhere inside you, you're not enough to be loved unless you become agreeable, unless you become compliant, unless you say yes to things. You believe that if you started saying yes, then people wouldn't love you. You believe somewhere that saying no to people, you get loved because you're so agreeable. You get loved because you say yes. You get loved because you please people. But this could not be further from the truth. The truth of the matter is that when you know that you're enough, when you know you're good enough, when you know you deserve love, when you know you're worthy, and when you know it's not about your actions and what you do, when you know it's about who you are and who you are inside, and when you know that that person is enough to be loved, then you will be loved in a completely different way, and it will be a different quality of love that you feel, that you receive. Because when you're saying yes to everything or agreeing with everything, things you don't want to agree with, what you're continually reinforcing is it's the things I do that make me be loved, not who I am. And what we really need to do is we need to really reinforce that it's who you are that's worthy of love, regardless of whether you say yes or no in truth. But for the people that struggle to say no, you need to practice the first words out of your mouth for a considerable amount of time when someone asks you something needs to be no. And then you can consider it afterwards. You can think about it. And if you change your mind, decide it's going to be yes, you can then say that. But you need to, it's the practice. It's such a hard hurdle for people to get over. It's the practice of saying no. No, thank you. No, I can't. No, I won't. And if you can just get that, what you're reinforcing is people will love me even if I say no to things. And that tells the subconscious and your pain as a child, your childhood wound, that tells you that you are lovable and enough as you are. So practice. When someone asks you something, say no. And just notice you will attract love in a completely new and different way. And it's a love that's much more valuable than the one you're getting right now. Because the one you're getting right now is superficial. And it's based on your willingness to say yes to things. But people will love you for who you are. Just start saying no and practice that.